right, let's keep this train rolling. Let's go. Big dogs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Big dog.
The Los Angeles Rams have advanced. They're off to Tampa.
Oh, that felt good. That was big time.
Sometimes you gotta throw it to a spot.
Hey.
The Buccaneers await. Dreams of a repeat, still alive and well.
Let's go!
Yes, this is another run-it-back game, another one from the start of the year, so it doesn't matter much. Just to check the box, Rams beat the Bucs in LA, Stafford probably had his best outing as a Ram, Brady threw for 432 yards, but was playing from behind most of the game.
Looking left, he throws, Cooper Kupp, oh, he had 10 yards of separation.
Nobody near number 10. How does that happen?
They run the deep post, that takes out 2 guys, and it opens up that area of the field to the right side, but just nobody within 20 yards.
A lot has changed for Brady since then. His play has not. Bucs' fortunes still rest on him. He finished the regular season playing well. It continued in the playoffs against the Eagles. 271 yards, 7.3 yards per attempt, 117.2 rate, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Brady, Evans inside the 5.
Tampa Bay's passing attack at this point, a 3-man show. Mike Evans, Gronk, and whoever is at running back.
Brady, Evans is in for the touchdown with a flare. And Gronkowski just comes right off the ball. Nobody is concerned about him at all. He's had a lot of touchdown receptions. He won't have any easier. You see the convoy that Bernard has out in front of him. Just great execution. They do an outstanding job.
The X factors in their passing game, Tyler Johnson and Cameron Brate.
Tyler Johnson reached out, hauled it in. Good catch for 17 yards. Brady with a screen for Brate. Nobody was out there for Philadelphia.
You have to assume Evans and Gronk will get bombarded with targets, though. It's pretty much a given, then, that you'll see Jalen Ramsey on Evans most of the night. Ramsey, first-team All-Pro again, no drop-off.
Popped it out. Donald and Ramsey with an impact play.
Jalen, that's you. Let's go. Let's keep the pedal on.
But the team with Ramsey gave up the 3rd most receptions to wide receivers this year, 4th most yards, so those X-Factor wideouts could play a big role in this game.
Russell gets the snap. Here comes the rush. Quick throw inside. Ball is caught. Metcalf. He's in. Touchdown. Seahawks.
As for how LA played running backs and tight ends, middle of the pack for the most part, Rams linebacker Ernest Jones is a good candidate to play Gronkowski, had a high completion percentage allowed, but all short stuff. He's played the pass great.
Going to have to throw, and it's intercepted. Ernest Jones, the rookie linebacker who replaced Kenny Young, returns it back inside the 12 of Houston.
LA's strength against QBs is tied to its interception skills. Only 2 teams had more.
Rams pressure is picked up. Kyler! Did he get rid of it? It's intercepted! Off the fingertips and intercepted! And it's a Rams party in the end zone.
One of the biggest questions for the Bucs, Tristan WIRFS, left last week with an ankle injury. This is what it looked like when he tried to play on it less than 100%.
Here's Kerrigan on the outside, and you got Cox in the middle. There just really was nowhere for Brady to go.
This is what it looked like when his replacement came in on the next snap.
Maybe they need WIRFS after all, because that's Josh Wells out there at right tackle, and Kerrigan goes right through him. Brady had no chance.
Brady was sacked less than any other QB in 2021. His line was second best according to PFF. WIRFS, Tampa's top-rated lineman.
Keep it up. Got a lot of football. A lot of football, boys.
If that right side is vulnerable, Brady could be in for a long day. Von Miller lines up across from right tackles a lot. Von Miller is playing like the old Von Miller again.
There's Kyler taken down. There's Von Miller with the sack, playing in his first postseason game since he was the MVP of Super Bowl 50.
Leonard Floyd is on the other side, and they have a decent DT that lines up in the middle. Rams one of 3 teams to get a Bob Belcher 50-burger in sacks this season.
Right side, and Aaron Donald does the rest, and that's a record-setting sack for Aaron Donald.
Their QB hunting skills were on full display against Murray last week, too.
Need to get something going, and that's not the way to start it. Aaron Donald says hello.
If Brady's line can't hold up to give him time, then it might be playoff Lenny time. He didn't make it back last week. Their run game suffered without him.
Handoff here to Keyshawn Vaughn, and Vaughn has stood up, loss of 1.
Leonard Fournette hasn't played since week 15, 4.5 a pop this year, only 20-plus carries in a game twice, but was big in the passing game too. They really need him back.
Huge run, man. Huge run. Way to run through. Good job, buddy, man. Run that.
The Rams were not an easy team to run on, though. Only 4 per carry allowed for the year, held Arizona last week to 3.3 a carry.
Kyler trying to get out of trouble, and he'll slide down.
Like the Buccaneers, the Rams' chances for a W go way up if their quarterback plays well. Matthew Stafford did that against the Cardinals, only threw 17 passes, completed 14, averaged over 10 per attempt, so that's what a playoff win is like.
Loft one for Odell Beckham Jr. Got it down. Touchdown.
Pass protection versus Chandler Jones, Marcus Golden, J.J. Watt. 1 sack allowed, only 3 QB hits.
Stafford to throw. Scott Beckham again down the sideline. And he's crashed out of the 2.
When that's not the case, Stafford can be a different Stafford. Remember the big game against the 49ers a few weeks ago. 5 sacks taken, hit 13 times. There were underthrows and more than one bad decision.
Stafford back on first down, throws a deep one down the right sideline for Odell Beckham Jr. Intercepted by Ambry Thomas.
So Tampa has just as much pressure to pressure the quarterback. Buccaneers got to Jalen Hurts twice and hit him 10 times.
So they change up the look, Todd Bowles does, and trying to sort it out is the challenge, and they're not able to do it, and they get home on Jalen Hurts.
Bucs pass rush didn't make it to Bob's this year, but they were close, and overall, more of a pain to QBs. Number 2 in pressure percentage and QB hits, on top of racking up a lot of sacks.
He fumbled the football. It's loose. It's on the diving for the Bucs have come up with it. Jack Barrett with the sack of the strip, and the Bucs take over.
They did all that by sending the house, more than any other team. DC Todd Bowles must love listening to Ballroom Blitz.
And Darnold is sacked. He is spun down by Anthony Nelson, his 5th sack of the year.
Teams didn't blitz Stafford a ton this season. He's been reading it pretty well when it's happened and has had success beating it.
Communicate, keep playing physical, one at a time. Let's go.
Stafford cuts it loose to the end zone. OBJ!
If he doesn't read it well or get the ball out quick, the pressure reaches him, all his vitals drop.
Stafford, he's hit. He escapes. He throws it right side, intercepted at the 15.
When Stafford is a triple-digit rating guy, LA's record is perfect. The Bucs did not allow Jalen Hurts to hit 100. From week 5 to the present, they've only allowed 1 QB to hit the rating century mark. Taylor Heineke, of all people.
Hey, Josh Allen, pressure out of the pocket, gets away, throws it up for grabs. It's intercepted at the 45-yard line.
To pull it off against Stafford, they have to have someone to slow down Cooper Kupp. The Triple Crown winner had a, quote, down game last week. Most guys would be at the club after scoring and putting up 61 yards on 5 catches.
One-on-one, you're playing soft off and inside. That's 6 all day long.
From there, it's OBJ, Van Jefferson, and Tyler HIGBEE.
Rolls right, hitches, throws, caught front pylon. OBJ, touchdown, touchdown LA!
Loads up, middle of the field for Van Jefferson. On the money.
Here comes the blitz. He stands in and delivers right side. It's HIGBEE going up at the pylon and bringing it in.
The Bucs have a good stable of corners. Top man for the Kupp job, Carlton Davis.
Jones hit as he throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
On one hand, Tampa Bay's secondary has been playing at a very high level over the last month plus.
In the area, battle for the ball. It's intercepted, picked off by Antoine Winfield.
Hey, we put that blitz on his ass. That boy just threw it on his ass all day. Woo!
They have not faced many passing attacks that you would describe as overly dangerous. If you look at how they fared against Dak Prescott, Stafford, and Josh Allen, the results weren't quite as favorable.
Checks down middle, Robert Woods at the 10, turns downfield, and takes it in untouched.
LA will mix in the run. Sony Michel has looked the best down the stretch.
To Michel, right up the middle, and that's how you start on your first snap from scrimmage.
Tampa Bay's run defense has become very vulnerable, too. Over 5.5 allowed to the Eagles, and they aren't the only ones who have gashed them along the ground recently.
Takes shotgun snap. Gonna keep it himself. Runs left side. Has room. 5-yard line into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
All right, kickers on both sides are good. Rams aren't typically great at forcing punts. Bucs one of the best at extending drives. Both teams pretty disciplined, flags not usually an issue. Rams and Bucks last played in the playoffs in the 90s. That was the St. Louis version though. Let's get OG with this. LA Rams, Tampa Bay Orange Sickles, classic uni battle. Not a classic playoff game unless you love good defense. How about 9-0 Rams win? Barn burner. Somehow I doubt that happens again. Who takes the playoff rubber match? Tell us in the comments section.